In a world where car manufacturers are striving to have the longest range on the market or in their segment, it's refreshing to see a car that focuses on one thing and being very good at it. Yes, we are talking about the new Fiat 500, a car that has never been ashamed of the fact it's a dinky city car. In fact, we think it makes for the perfect city car, and it's about time it went electric. So, here are a few reasons why the Fiat 500 is the perfect city car. Heritage. Stay with us, this might seem like a strange place to start for reasons why the Fiat 500 is the perfect city car, but perfection is rarely something you achieve first time round. It's earned, and much like the innumerable species on this planet, it is very much an evolutionary process. It's no different with cars, which usually improve with each new model. Incremental changes improve the look, interior comfort, ride and safety features. The Fiat 500 has a very proud heritage, originally debuting in the 50s and relaunching at the turn of the century. That means Fiat has had decades to learn, tweak and improve the 500 recipe. 6 million sales later and we reach today. And we think Fiat has done a cracking job of updating the 500 for the modern day, while respecting its heritage and original design. Speaking of design, that brings us to our second reason, the iconic design of the Fiat 500. And hats off to Fiat for bringing the 500 into the electric age without feeling the need to make it stick out like a green thumb. We are all for genuinely unique and interesting new designs, but some things should be left untouched, and the 500's iconic design is one of them. It is a little wider and longer than its predecessor by about 60mm, but we can overlook that seeing as it is much smaller than most new EVs launched today. The biggest styling change is at the front, which sees the removal of the traditional grille. It's actually a subtle nod to the past, as the original 500 didn't have a grille either because the engine was located at the rear. In its place is a clean, smooth panel and a not-so-subtle 500 logo. And who can ignore those seductive eyes? The split LED headlights are a gorgeous piece of design, and the front is full of character, something sorely lacking in many modern cars. Plus, it's available in a range of fun colours. Reason number 3, it's electric. We think EVs are perfect for most driving situations, but it's in the urban environment where they definitely rule the roost. With this in mind, Fiat hasn't tried to squeeze a massive battery underneath the floor in a bid to eke out hundreds of miles of range. You see, it knows that a city car is designed, well, for the city. And most people do fewer than 30 miles a day, if that. So why bother weighing down the Fiat 500 with huge batteries when it's meant to be a nimble runaround? The entry-level version has a 23.8 kilowatt-hour battery, which is enough for 115 miles of range, although Fiat reckons this increases to 150 miles if you are strictly doing city driving only. If you go for the mid-range Passion model or the range-topping Icon, then you'll get the bigger 42 kilowatt-hour battery pack with a range of up to 199 miles. Helpful if you do a mixture of urban driving and longer journeys, but we think the smaller and cheaper entry-level model has enough range for most city dwellers. Speaking of being cheaper, we come to our fourth reason, the attractive price. We think the entry-level Fiat 500 has a very attractive price point indeed. Starting from just under 20 grand, it's not exactly cheap and quite a bit more than some of the entry-level petrol models from the last generation, but electric cars priced below £20,000 are harder to come by, and boy, do we need more competitively priced EVs. Don't get us wrong, the £19,995 price tag, which includes the government grant by the way, is not exactly bargain bucket price, but it's headed in the right direction and comfortably undercuts the likes of the Honda E and Mini Electric. The fifth reason why the Fiat 500 is such a perfect city car is size. It's obvious, but it is worth underlining. The Fiat 500 knows exactly what it's trying to be and does it all in a neat little package. A huge luggage compartment would compromise the design philosophy and stop it being a city car really, so it doesn't have one. Adding loads of legroom would make the car longer than it needs to be and make it harder to park, which is not exactly what you want when you're trying to parallel park on a busy city street. So it doesn't have loads of legroom, and nor does it pretend to have. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, the sixth reason, it's fun. Sometimes the best things come in small packages. The Fiat 500 is well priced, has decent range and charging capacity, and it looks unbelievably cute. This car is all about character and delivering a fun, engaging drive in a bright bundle. Judging by some of the early previews from motoring journalists, it seems like Fiat has delivered exactly that. What do you think to the new electric Fiat 500? Has the Italian car maker delivered, or is there something missing? Let us know down in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you think, and also leave us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. See you next time.